Good, yes, good for ya. You got to give it up for my brother. You got it going.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, so you're not seeing a new course, but we are here at Volunteer Park here in Lakebay, Washington. I'm going to shoot some ace runs. Lots of holes here are very reachable, very acey. I had some buddies last week. Each of them, of the two on the card, both got aces. So I think it's my turn. Just about everybody in my group has got an ace here but me. I think it's my turn. So today, let's film some ace runs. We're just going to play a standard round. Let's start here on hole 1, 200 feet up the hill over to the right. Little short. A little short, but we'll take that bird. Hole 2 is 160 feet. This is where my group got their first ace. Actually, before the course new layout even opened up. This was Laura's ace hole. Again, 160 feet. We're gonna throw a forehand crave, see if we can get close. That'd be the one if it goes. Ooh. Well, it was a blind shot, not too bad. Got pretty close. If you can't get an ace, you're gonna take that too. Well, here we have hole 3, 270 feet. I've parked it plenty of times. I don't necessarily think this is an ace run hole, but just in case you're gonna come along. I did break the tripod, so we'll see how much further we get with it today. If anybody is thinking about an early 40th birthday present, I could probably use a new tripod. We have that dyed trail. Three for 3, no aces, but we have 3 birdies, so that's all right. Hole 4 is most definitely not an ace hole, but I have been in the circle a couple of times. Backhand turnover, we have a little bit. Once it gets out here into the open, it'll end up being a headwind. We're gonna throw an underworld. Try and get close. I mean, chains would be great. Let's see what happens. I felt like it was a good throw. How'd we do? Let's find out. Well, shoot, that was a blind shot for me. You guys saw this way before I did. Definitely inside circle 1. Let's see if we can get another birdie, make it 4 for 4. There it is. Hole 5, 357 across the field. It's not an ace run, so we may just fast forward through this and get us over to 7, which is going to be our next ace run. I'm going to film it either way, so if it's something cool, we'll keep her going. I have been working on some long drives, watching Blitz DG videos on YouTube, working on some spin and working on some speed. I hit some PRs this week, so this is going to be different than my regular X step. I'm just going to do a standstill, try and get some good spin, see how far down there I can get. I was filming the other day just for myself to see how I was doing. I was throwing standstills at 320. This is 357, but I've also increased some speed and spin this week. So maybe we can get there, maybe not. This is going to be our first look at it. That is definitely further than I've ever thrown on this hole, so thanks, Blitz. UDIS says that was 310 feet. First long drive of the day, no real long drive warm-up, so cool, awesome. We do need to sink this though to keep running perfect round. Go. Oh, that close. All right, we missed our first birdie of the day. You saw how close we got. We'll take it. Hole 6 is 400 feet. Same thing. We're gonna try the little more understable Hades. Try and get further out to the right towards that yellow sign, but same idea with the standstill, and let's see what we can do. Too high, but that's fine. It's down there. This is pretty close to the longest drive I've ever had on this hole too. So I think those standstills are paying off. I'm thinking of eventually working that back into an X step, but for right now I'm throwing that standstill further than my X step, so we're gonna keep doing that. We're around the corner here. This is a tough par 3. I'm just trying to get high, crash it down close to the pin, save the par. It's not a birdie hole for sure. I could do it. That should be close. A little bit long, but it left us with a putt there, so let's see if we can get this putt. That'll work. Neg 4 through 6. The last 2 holes are, of course, par holes for me, just because of their distance. We'll take that. We're gonna move on to some ace holes. Now, like I said, we're starting some ace holes. This is the hole that Alex allegedly got his ace on. The only witness was his mom, so who knows? If you actually did get it, good job, Alex. If you threw 12 at it before you got it, also good job, Alex. Other than it's only 115 feet, you should be able to get it by that time. We'll see if we can get it here in one. Ooh. Well, no complaints with this one. Just try not to hit my head. And that's down 5 through 7. Let's see how far we can go. Hole 8 is 207. It's blind, so if it does go in, great. I've got to target the big tall tree there in the middle. Pretty well throw at that. Hope the bullet fades out there towards the end, towards the chains. Should be close. Snuck through the top of the bushes here, it looks like. Boom. Hole 9's another one that's not really an ace hole, 220. We're gonna throw that chemtrail down there, see if we can get close. Might have to settle for a par. Just come through that bush. Technically, we can still save the birdie. I'm circle 2. A little high, let it drop in. Go. Ooh. That's close. Ooh. Front 9, neg 6. We still have ace chances coming up. Out of all the short holes here, this is the one I keep getting close on. Hole 10, 205 feet. We're gonna go with a forehand crave. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Go, 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 go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Go, 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 go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. It had to be inches. I'm guessing that that disc came through right here, so maybe a foot off. You can see it dug into the dirt right here, so at least it hit and stopped, made it easy. There's another deuce. 7 through 10. Let's keep going. I'm gonna get that one soon. Hole 11, 250 feet. Congratulations, Nate, last week. Hit this one, blind shot. Right to left on the fade. I wasn't here for it, but a few people from my group were here. We're gonna see if we can do the same thing. ESP buzz right up the gut and fading at the end. That could do it. I think I hit the tree going in. Yeah, it looks like we hit the tree, rolled out just a little bit. I was hoping to get right through this gap. Not quite there, but let's make the putt. That'll do. That will do. 8 through 11. No aces. No complaints. What a save. Circle 2. Let's say 40 feet or so. Hole 12, 130 feet just across this little valley. Congratulations, Clint. You nailed this last week right after Nate got hole 11. So that's cool. Ace, ace. Let's see if we can get one. That's the line. Woo! Well, that was definitely the line, just a little bit long. Got the birdie either way. 9 through 12, let's keep going. Hole 13 is another one that is not an ace hole. I'll try for a par here. 268, we're just gonna throw a forehand, try and get close. If we get a birdie look, great, but otherwise, let's get that par. Down the center. Go. Close. Called the par. Got the par. 9 through 13. Hole 14 is another one that is not an ace hole. We're going to try and get down the road fairly flat on the road. I've had a couple of them parked here, so it can be a birdie hole. We'll see what we can do. People make fun of me for this here, but watch this. And I really don't care. Make fun of me all you want. If it works, it works. And it works. Boom, what a 2. Well, if my calculations are correct, that is 10 through 14 with that birdie there. Tough birdie, especially with a roller. Got all the way there, made that putt. Hole 15, we could technically get an eagle. That could get us to 12. Speaking of eagles, great job, Nate. You got that ace on 11. You got here to 15. You threw in that eagle. That must have been a great round. I wish I was here. We're going to try and do the same thing. 360 foot, par 4. We're going to try and get down to the dirt on the road over there. If we can get there, there's our look. Let's get it. Come out of that. Oh, tough little spot here. Got ourselves into some pokies. Not really much of a shot. I guess there's a window over here that I don't like. We're about 100 feet short though, so let's just get that bullet up in there close, make the putt. I feel like that'll work. This basket's a little bit wonky, but we can still get that bird. We're gonna crash in on the right side because it's the bigger side. No post to hit, so it's all just chains. That'll do. Hole 16, 243 feet. We got some guys out here doing some yard maintenance. We're gonna wait until they have a break between them to throw that shot. Haven't had an ace since January. That was over at Nad Park. It's April now. I think we're due for another one. Let's get it. Oh, that was a good distance. How about 12 through 16? We'll take it. Let's move on over to 17. Definitely setting a PR here. Lots of birdies, lots of ace runs. This is my really last chance at an ace. 17's 164 feet up the stairs off to the right. Alex, I'm officially dedicating this round to you. You know why. $13. Well, that's an egg 13 through 17. It's going to be real tough to get 18 here. It is a very tough par 3. Have to get a perfect shot through the tree gap down there that kind of fades off to the right. We're going to throw that trail at it, see if we can get it. A lot of wind out there. Should be down and around anyway. Ooh, that might work. There it is, folks. Lucky number 13 through 18 here at Volunteer Park. I was trying for some ace runs. No aces, lots of birdies. Maybe that means the more aggressive you are, the lower your score can get. I'll agree with that. Doesn't mean you're going to get a low score. Today, I got lucky, got that low score, 13. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of the things that YouTube likes you to do. If you played out here at Volunteer Park, go ahead and put in the comments what your lowest score is so far. Otherwise, catch a new video out Thursday. See you later. Bye.